So I like how I did the back of the chest plate, and I like how I gave him like a mic. I was trying to find a gold mic, and I couldn't. So I have two mics. I have, and give me a moment right now. If I can just grab, yeah. So I have Toy Freddy in his mic, and this is like the clay version, and then I have the withered original Freddy, and he also has a silver mic. So that's like two different mics, and I don't have a third, so I was going to give Golden Freddy a mic, but I like how I did it. Now let's move on to another character I really like, Foxy. Yeah. So I just want to say this is my own. So I was trying to make a video where, and this guy made his Foxy. So he actually had to drill a hole in the chest, like inside the chest plate itself, and put an actual like skeleton in it in the arms. I was trying to do that, but I didn't know how, so I just skipped and not did it. But I made my Foxy this, and it kind of reminds me of Nightmare Foxy. And then his arms can also move. Hard, it was hard because he got like the harder Lego minifigure arms. But I'm gonna like take off his helmet and head. Well, basically both. And I'm gonna show you like how I did my Foxy. Ooh, God. So here we have is Foxy, and I'm gonna tell you how I made him. So if you can actually look under here, you can tell what character this is from. And if you know who I'm talking about, yes, this is from an old, very old Lego set, not old, Lego set and show I used to watch as a child. And I don't think they released it since 2015, like 2015, maybe more. This is I used a Lego Chima green croc helmet, and then I paint over with the clay red and black. And if you can tell, like, I spent a lot of time on this, and I made this 2 days ago. So all this right here was like 2 days ago. Besides William Afton right over there, but this right here is 2 days ago, and I like how I made Foxy right now, and he can't stand up because I did a trick with his legs and feet. So one of my minifigures is like bottom Lego feet right here. So right there you can tell like this piece right here and here were chipped. And on the back of it, I also chipped two more things I want to do. Like it was like both the things that holds the Lego legs, but like in one hole. Um and yeah. So this is my Foxy right here. I like how I did the paint on this one. I like how this is right now. So I love the way this is. I want to talk about Chica. Now, this isn't my best Chica, but Chica is one of my favorite characters. And I gotta do. Yeah, sorry to pause. I had to do something right now, but I want to get back to Chica. So Chica. So I did the teeth, and I was trying to go with like a better vibe, but I just want to say lettering with clay. No one can even tell what that even says. I was trying to paint "Let's Eat," and I got the L E and T right, but the E and T I can't even see now. But her bib I did right. I did the ears myself. They were kind of easy because I have. And I just want to say I have a Nightmare Chica. So I took that and I did this. Like those I did myself. And so I decided I want to like make my Chica's whatever this is, like the hair, whatever you want to call it, that like that. Her beak I like because I actually did the beak really good, and I'm so amazed how I did it. So this arm can't move because it's chipped, but this one can. It moves really good right now. Her legs, and this is why it can still stand, but it's barely barely, can stick to anything, but it can still stand. But for Foxy's like, if you stand, this thing's gonna okay, well, yeah, that, but also like it'll fall, it'll be hard to stand on. But I was trying to make it stand up, it came. Well, now it's like in the Lego thing itself right now. But Bonnie, I can make standing and stuff. Oh no, the ears. Give me one moment, folks. I gotta fix something. But for Foxy, it was hard for me to make stand up because he was really hard, and I had to redo his whole body and form all over again. So that was difficult to do. As for Chica, I just done another trick. Freddy, he can stand, but fully with the head, it will not work. He can stand, but without that. I want to go with Spring Bonnie and Golden Freddy. I'm just... So for this one, and I had to look up so many different versions of Golden Freddy's eyes. So if you didn't know in the game, Golden Freddy's eyes, so his eyes peel up is empty black eyes, and you have the fully black eyes, white peel ups. Then in Freddy the Diner, blue eyes, white peel ups and blue eyes. And then you have the withered Golden Freddy, white eyes. And then literally people say Golden Freddy's eyes are brown at some point. And I remember Golden Freddy actually having green eyes. And actually I have my Golden Freddy I made since middle school. So let me. So this is my Golden Freddy, and I made it since middle school. This was so many years ago, and I updated it, I believe, in high school. So I remember making mine with green eyes. But I like how I made Golden Freddy. He can literally stand up. I made his hat purple and black, his eyes white and blue, and his dot things black, and his smile black, and his bow tie purple with yellow layer, not yellow layer, with tan layer clay and yellow paint over. And his legs is also fully yellow. I painted it yellow, and I put clay on the legs. And this one can actually stand. This one, so he can stand, I believe. Chica can stand, Bonnie, and Halfly Freddy. And I'm gonna talk about Spring Bonnie. And so this arm is also chipped as well, but this arm can also move as well. It's hard to do with one hand. But yeah, see, he can move. But if you try to put a head on this thing, now I'm going to show you why it's hard to put head on him. So I'm going to take my William Afton that I made. I had a Lord Garmadon. It's really hard to say his name. Head with purple clothing. I thought, gee, William Afton's head is purple, but a lot of people see it just black and red. Black face, red eyes. Not because in the game that's what you see. And then when he gets burned, you can only see a purplish brown from him getting killed in the Springlock suit from the game. So yeah, this is the minifigure I have, and I'm gonna show you what happens when you put his head on the minifigure. Spring Bonnie's body. So I'm gonna put him right here. Let's see. Yes. And then if I do this is going to be hard, but I'm going to show you what happens. This doesn't like fully stay on, and you can only see like it'll fall like that, but his head still goes on the helmet. So, and it's because of the bow tie right here. It's because of the bow tie I did with it. That's why. I updated Spring Bonnie. I actually used black paint, white paint. I was thinking about like giving his eyes green, white and green, but I thought, I don't know, But yeah. So this is also an incomplete minifigure I'm not done with. And if you can comment down below, and if we reach 10K subscribers and 100 likes, I'll literally tell you who this minifigure is. But if you can comment down below who he is, then I'll tell you who he is. But for now, he is from, and he was the first, and he was from FNAF 3. No, FNAF 4. He was the original one, and if you can... Oh, wait, hold on. But yes, he is from FNAF 4 at Fredbear's Diner. He was introduced in FNAF 4, then back in FNAF 1 where he had an upgraded body and put the souls in the new Freddy Fazbear animatronics, Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, Foxy, for the 5 missing children that got killed. And then he was introduced again in FNAF 2, introduced in FNAF 3, introduced in FNAF 4, and only up till FNAF 5 he was not introduced. If you can comment down below who he is, and I'm gonna make another video on his paint later. Let me know who you think this is, but I like how I did this one. So there's a part 1 video I made, and then this is part 2. Like, comment, subscribe, press the bell for more notifications, and tell me what you think about this. Bye.